Hi, Dan Picard, and I'm working with my friend and colleague Eric Moose to try to develop a portable screen that we can use with students and in schools, possibly in classrooms, uh, auditoriums, or maybe a meeting room, to explore astronomy ideas, to have them do projects, and it's somewhat like a planetarium. And to really be effective, what you need is a curved uh, screen. And uh, you've been to planetariums probably, and one thing, many planetariums, they have the dome up above, and you kind of look straight up and you crick your neck. A lot of modern planetariums actually are not having the audience look straight up, but having the audience look up, but at a dome and a curved space, but at a slightly forward, slightly up, and that works well in a classroom. So something like this, I would say, that this sort of shape, and I suppose it's like Star Trek, the view screen. You don't really have to be looking up to see the dome of the sky. There's no up or down in space, right? And the problem is that you want something that is useful, that's portable, that could be set up in a classroom and have kids work with for a while. My thoughts were to use tent making, like backpacking tent technology, to make a curved field, parabolic or curve, like you can see here, and it's a shallow curve. And what's important about this is it's engaging. It's not the same as looking at just a small screen in front of your classroom. If you could have a very large curved screen, there's many aspects of that that really make the kinds of lessons you can give and the kinds of projects students can give much more engaging, much and more informative, and it really worked better. So this is my very quick mock-up of my ideas, which is to use flexible wands. I've just used a dowel. This is 1/8" dowel rod. Obviously, in a large screen, and I'm thinking this would probably be 8-10 feet in diameter in a classroom. You'd be using either aluminum poles or maybe fiberglass poles, and then connecting to a fabric that would sit on the inside here, which would be a projection-like fabric, a very high reflectivity fabric that would sit in the center and would be fairly close to a curved space. You wouldn't want to have a lot of different angles on it. And I'm looking for your ideas and critiques and suggestions on how to go about this. I think it's going to require design, of course, prototyping, and eventually manufacturing, and to make sets of these that could be carried into the classroom, set up, maybe used for part of a semester, either borrowed or purchased by a school or teacher. And so the one I have here is, as I said, it's really just dowel rod, and I've used only 3 arcs. I'm guessing that we're probably going to need 5 of these arcs, but to create a space. And this is not how I would probably put it together, as a product. I'm just using neoprene O-rings actually to connect here. But if you have some ideas, I'd be interested, and maybe you can even help develop this in some way and get this into classrooms.